Claret TV speaking with manager Robbie Simpson. Robbie, a 1-0 defeat today at Felixstowe, but another chance to get minutes into the legs and try out different formations.
Yeah, and we had a plan today to switch formations in game, and the first switch worked really well, and I was really pleased. In the second half, not quite so much. But yeah, first and foremost, thanks to Felixstowe Walton for hosting us at such short notice. Really nice setup here, and they've got a team that plays some nice football, and they're really physical and gave us a good test. So it's another learning curve for our players, because we might get similar tests to this this season. We might get a long journey. We had a few that turned up really late, like not in time for the warm-up, but that might happen in the season. So I've just said to them in there that when these situations occur, you have to find a way to get yourself in the game and get yourself going, because at no fault of their own that they were late. It's, so it can happen, and when it does happen, they need to find a way to get themselves into the game. And I just thought that as a team in general, I thought we were a bit leggy, a bit lethargic today, not our usual intensity, certainly not the intensity that we showed against Kings Lynn or Boreham Wood. Number of reasons that could be for that. Like, we had a really heavy fitness session on Thursday. Obviously the long journey, I think the pitch was quite slow and energy sapping, and obviously the journey as well, and people turning up late. So lots of reasons, not excuses, reasons why they might have been leggy. But like I just said to them there, it might happen in the season, and in the season there's no reasons or excuses. You have to find a way yourself to get yourself going and get yourself in the match.
And we created a fair amount of chances today, notably Callum Jones's 1-on-1 in the first half. Do you think maybe that could have changed the game?
Yeah, definitely. And I said to them just at the end there that a couple of disappointments. Obviously there's lots of things wrong with their goal, although it was a fantastic finish by their lad. Lots of things from our point of view wrong with their goal. I was disappointed with our lack of conviction today. Like, we should have had probably 5, I would say. And being brutally honest, we never looked like scoring any of them, because I don't feel like there was any. They didn't show me when we got those chances any real conviction whatsoever. I don't mind if they miss, but show me conviction of what you're doing and confidence. They didn't quite have that, so that's another little takeaway as a disappointment for me. But in general, when they get like that, they still work hard. Our players, they still work hard. I'm really pleased with the way that they took to the change of shape, because I just threw it at them, and I'd planned to do that and see how they could cope with it. And then the second change, when we brought on the younger players, they didn't quite take to it as well. Overall, I'm pleased that we've had this game today and it's gone the way it's gone. I actually am, and because I'd rather learn these things now than when it matters.
And Tom Blackwell looked bright when he came on.
He did.
At the beginning of the second half. What did you make of his performance?
He's doing really well. I was disappointed that he got ill after Edinburgh. So we've just gradually eased him back in, but he's looking really sharp, and he's showing real hunger to be part of the first team squad this season, and that's great to see. And he's doing really well, and he's only going to get better, I think.
And we're back in action again on Wednesday against Ipswich Town 11. Are you expecting a sort of different test from today?
Yeah, probably completely different, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think they'll probably have young pros plus perhaps a few older ones that aren't involved in their game on the Saturday. So it'll be a really, really different test. Technically, we're going to have to be comfortable without the ball during periods, not go chasing, stay in shape, and when we win it, we've got to find a way to hurt them. But yeah, I'm expecting a proper intensity to our play, real pace and tempo about our play that we didn't quite have today.
And finally, Robbie, with a season a fortnight away now, how would you say our preparations are going, and what's pleased you the most?
I think they've gone really well. Like I've said previously, it's been nice having the settled squad from an early stage, so they've grown together and we're working on things all the time. Like this week in training was the first week we've really worked on how we want to play in possession and attack. We haven't scored any goals, which is quite worrying, the fact that we've worked on that. But yeah, it's gone really, really well. We've played, every game has been a real test, a different test. And you know, we've got 2 more games now and 2 weeks today. We need to be on it and we need to be ready, because I think I don't want to put too much pressure on them, but I'd like to get off to a really good start in the league, and we've got a tough start, so it's a big ask of them. But I think a good start will be really beneficial come May next year.
Okay, thanks for your time, Robbie.
Cheers, thank you.